There is something strange happening to intelligent people. The more they develop mentally, the more they start pulling away from others. And the most unsettling part is this: it doesn't feel like a problem to them. It feels natural, almost like a pattern they can't escape. And once you understand why this happens, you may never see solitude the same way again. At some point in life, intelligent people begin to change. They stay in the same places, surrounded by the same people, but something inside them quietly shifts. Conversations that once felt normal start to feel empty. Crowded environments begin to feel too loud, too chaotic, too overwhelming. And slowly, without even realizing it, they start disconnecting socially. Not physically, but mentally. And here is something most people never understand. Society often believes that being alone is a sign of a problem. But for certain minds, too much social stimulation is more exhausting than solitude itself. Every conversation requires energy. Every different opinion creates mental noise. And eventually, the brain reaches a point where it simply doesn't want to participate anymore. It's not trying to escape the world, it just wants silence. And this doesn't happen because of weakness. It happens because of a different way the mind operates. A highly intelligent brain rarely turns off. It is constantly processing patterns, analyzing behavior, predicting outcomes. And this creates a silent effect. Social environments become mentally expensive. Noise, multiple voices, fragmented information, all of it consumes cognitive energy. That's why silence starts to feel valuable. In silence, the mind doesn't need to react to anything. It doesn't need to interpret people. It doesn't need to respond to expectations. It simply exists. And in that state, something powerful happens. Thoughts become clearer. Ideas become deeper. And the world feels less confusing. But there is another side to this that almost nobody talks about. The deeper someone thinks, the less meaningful shallow conversations begin to feel. Patterns become obvious. Intentions become easier to read. Small talk starts to lose its impact. And this creates a silent disconnect. Not because the person feels superior, but because what used to be enough is no longer enough. And when this happens, the social world starts to feel too small. There comes a point where silence is no longer a choice. It becomes a necessity. Because in silence, there is no external noise shaping your thoughts. No social pressure. No performance. Just you and your own mind. But this raises a difficult question: who are you when no one is influencing you? What thoughts are truly yours, and what thoughts are just echoes of your environment? And here is the deepest part of all this. Some people are not alone because they want to be. They are alone because they have become difficult to keep up with. Not out of arrogance, but out of mental evolution. And the more awareness a person develops, the more selective their connections become. In the end, maybe the real question is not why intelligent people prefer being alone, but whether you could handle your own mind, without distractions, without escape, without noise. If this video made you think, it wasn't random, subscribe to the channel. And comment. Do you prefer silence or distraction?